What's good with you people? Louthewritersports back with you once again. Hope everybody taking care of themselves, staying safe, and basically living their lives. All right. If you didn't get the tragic news a couple minutes ago, legendary head coach, announcer, and Hall of Famer John Madden has passed away at the age of 85. If y'all don't remember, he was the reason why the Raiders was like the bad boy pitching, like bad boy pitching back in the day. The reason why you got the Rabbit fans of Raider fans over the years because John Madden made that football organization probably one of the best of all time with Al Davis at the helm. And and Madden made the video game made it NFL football famous for video games with Madden going all the way back through the 80s and 90s. And if you grew up a football fan, looking to football games, you remember Madden doing the big games, announcing the big games. He's one of the main reasons I became a 49er fan. Hearing Madden, I'm talking about Montana, Young, Rice, Barry Sanders, Emmitt Smith, and so on, made a dozen football fans like me almost shooting up the game. Made you want to even play the game. He was a bigger life. He was NFL football. So rest in peace, John Madden. You will be missed and remember for years to come. Now, what does it do for the future of Madden football? I'm pretty sure they're gonna keep making the game, but they do normally bring Madden in when it comes to games and how to make the game more better. And if you remember, they did Fox did a documentary about John Madden on Christmas Day. So I don't know what the cause of death is yet. He probably died of natural causes or died peacefully in sleep. I don't know yet. But hearing John Madden and Pat Summerall doing the big games, calling, teaching us how certain plays are run on the offense and defense side was legendary. Hearing Madden on those Sunday afternoon games was everything. It brought like 1 million viewers in all the time, especially me. Because I remember hearing Madden do the games when those 90 Cowboys and those 90 49er games, the NFC Championship games. And if you remember, the last part of his career, Madden did do Monday Night Football. So I'm pretty sure the talk gonna be about Madden all night long and all day long. Hopefully they will talk about Madden more than they talk about LeBron, Tom Brady, and Aaron Rodgers tomorrow. Because Madden was NFL football, and he deserved to have a whole day dedicated to him talking about him, former players, former coach staff, Members he coached with Madden, everything. But I did not know Madden was 85 years old though. Like him dying did come out the blue to me. They say he passed away this morning. I don't understand why they waited so long to announce that his passing happened. But Adam Schefter reported it a couple of minutes ago, and wow, I'm just in shock right now. I can't believe it. Like I got so many memories of John Madden growing up as a kid, and so many legendary games I have watched with John Madden doing at the hunt, or John Madden Pat Summerall at the helm doing it. So let me see, y'all. Like it or not, this is like a big loss to the NFL brotherhood and to people who grew up as football fans. Like really, you cannot say anything mean about John Madden. John Madden was there. He was loved by everybody, no matter who it was. So hopefully they're gonna celebrate his life in the right way. They're gonna talk about him in a positive way, instead of anything in a negative way. But John Madden deserved that. And hopefully they will show his funeral on TV because everybody would love to see John Madden remember um remember in a memorial in, in a funeral service. Like I would not be surprised if Howie Long does the eulogy at his funeral because Howie Long knows Madden way better than anybody else. I know this gotta hurt everybody right now that a guy like John Madden passed away. It hurts me right now too because I grew up watching Madden. I grew up listening to Madden. I grew up even playing Madden. Madden taught me the game like he taught everybody else about the game of football. Like if you're a Bears fan, a Packer fan, the rivalry games having Madden up there at the helm, that was Madden and Pat Summerall at the helm calling the games. That was kind of fun for the Bears and Packers fans, especially if you especially if you're an Elway fan. He always did the Troy Aikman and John Elway games. Like if y'all got any word to say about Madden, man, I'm gonna write y'all this song, man. Like he will be missed. Like I don't care what anybody said, John Madden will be missed, and he was everybody's favorite when it came to football. And it's just painful that we don't got announcers like that no more. Yeah, we got Troy Aikman and Joe Buck, But Madden and Pat Summerall, that was your thing. That was your afternoon football on Sunday. That was the thing to watch on Sundays. Or Pat, whatever the game Pat Summerall, John Madden was doing, that was the game you want to watch. Because you know you want to have good analysis during that game. Man, it just tragic. It's just tragic that this happened today, man. Man, like I know they're gonna probably keep making the Madden games. I only surprised that next year they do like a dedicated cover to Madden for John Madden, but he did. But every year he did put his input into the game every year, and that was great because every time football made some adjustments, John Madden put his 2 cents in there, and the game came out better and better each and every year. And I remember when Madden first came out, man, it was like people wondered if the game was gonna last after because Tecmo Bowl was kind of almost killing the game. So let me see if I'm live. Who's this? What's up, Eric?
What's up, Lou? How you doing, man?
I'm in shock right now. That's how I'm doing.
Yeah, I just seen the news and stuff.
So you got any memories of John Madden growing up as a kid?
Yeah, 'cause I was born in '94, so I just remember him from the Madden games and stuff. You know, me playing Madden 2005.
Yeah, I remember him as I was born in '81. I remember him doing all the best games of the season on TV. I remember him doing the NFC Championship game between Dallas Cowboys and 49ers. And I remember him doing the Birds and Packers rivalry game. Like every big game that they had back in the day, it was always John Madden and Pat Summerall doing those games. And
Yeah,
I remember towards the end of his career, he did Monday Night Football for a couple of years.
yeah, he had that voice and character that you can always remember, even though you didn't look at football or was a football fan. Like you'll recognize John Madden voice and stuff.
You kind of learn football under John Madden because he used to have you because during replays you used to have that little yellow marker thing in the to like you did it. Well, the player did that, and
Yeah, yeah,
he's the main reason why you became an NFL football fan. Because if you look at old NFL films at the Raiders, he made that Raider organization this one of the most first football organization in the NFL. With him and the owner, John Madden was that nigga at that time.
yeah. That's what's up. And me playing the Madden games and stuff. You could always go back to the Ask Madden. He used to give you like certain plays to do on certain downs and stuff. Sometimes they'll work, and sometimes you'll be like, I done listened to John Madden, but you know he always came through on some of the Madden games and stuff, especially when you didn't know what play to do. You know, to Ask Madden and stuff.
Salute Tiffany. But the thing about it, Madden every year put his 2 cents into the game. Now I believe they're gonna keep making the Madden game, but it's gonna be kind of different without John Madden helping to make the game too, put in 2 cents up in the game. So
Yeah.
hopefully they do a whole day dedicated to John Madden tomorrow on TV. Cause I don't want to hear them talking about LeBron, Tom Brady, Aaron Rodgers, about the Buccaneers, all these teams, and Dallas Cowboys. I want to hear everything about Madden all day long. Do a whole day dedicated to Madden.
Yeah, they probably do something on ESPN or something, but
I don't want
you
to
know
hear.
how these
I don't want to see no like 30 seconds segment on Madden because I want because you trying to move on. Like no, he deserves better than that. He deserves a whole day dedicated to him.
I don't know if they did a 30 document on them, so if they haven't, that'll be something good to keep his legacy alive.
No, they already did something like that.
Okay.
Remember on Christmas Day they did a documentary about Madden. It was on Christmas Day. They did like a documentary on Madden on Fox, talking about his years as a coach and an announcer.
Okay.
Like nobody didn't realize he was gonna pass away just like that.
Yeah, you never know when it's your time. And plus, he lived a long life. So, but with this year being almost over, we done lost a lot of people that you didn't expect to like, pass away and stuff. So it's just been a hard year with like the virus and a whole lot of bullshit going on in the country and stuff. So, you know, I'm really not surprised anymore when it comes to like people dying and stuff, because you just see so much of it throughout the years and stuff. But his legacy will live forever though.
Yeah, don't be surprised if the Raiders end up winning the Super Bowl next year.
Yeah.
Like you know how they do. Like when a person like that passed away, they want to make sure they dedicate his memory. So if the Raiders win the Super Bowl, they're gonna be a dedicated man.
Yeah, you know how the NFL like storylines and shit.
So, so all the great ones are passing away now. So so I might. Am I the only person really talking about this on YouTube?
Yeah, they had B on these live streams and stuff. It just depends on who your audience is. Sometimes you'll get somebody, and sometimes you don't. Cause I just started doing live streams on my channel and stuff. So sometimes I have people come in, sometimes I won't.
Sure. I thought it'd be like more people in here want to remember about Madden, like Polo, LB, because they probably got stories about Madden too.
Yeah, they probably do something on their channels and stuff. Cause they just breaking news and stuff. Cause I've been asleep most of the day and stuff. So then I just seen the brother Town Business do a video on it. So I just said, let me go on and do a video on my channel and stuff. I'm not very like informative when it comes to like John Madden and stuff, because it was way before my time. I only like remember him from like the Madden games and stuff. I wasn't there to like see him like be the coach of like the Raiders and stuff, and like be on commentary like that throughout the NFL and stuff. I see like glimpses and like little things here and there from him and stuff.
Yeah, you don't get that much history of Madden, man. Like I do. So like millions of kids know that the game Madden. They don't know the real history behind Madden and how it first started. and how Tecmo Bowl was the more popular game at the time for Madden.
Yeah, cause this is where they started it with those football games. I already
What's up,
know
man?
them games gonna go on in prices and stuff. Cause you know how when it be when people die and stuff. Cause they do the same thing with like the rappers and stuff. Cause like when like DMX and Black Rock died, they albums went up like crazy. Then I can see like the Madden games doing the same thing too already. You know, since everybody done heard about his death and stuff.
Yeah, they're gonna probably end up having like a dedicated cover next year.
Yeah, a little limited edition cover for like $100 or something.
What's up, young?
Oh, what up, Lou?
You got any Madden members?
Oh man, this was shocking. I mean, I don't have memories with the man. The only thing memories I have with him was him being the broadcaster, being the broadcaster. Uh,
Yeah, y'all just like I started watch. Yeah, I started listening to Madden back in probably like 1988 when him and Pat Summerall doing the big games. Like I remember, I also remember watching those old NFL film games when he was the head coach of the Oakland Raiders.
yeah,
So like
yeah,
I go all the way back when Madden first came out.
yeah. That's what I said. I said no thanks. I said thanks to him for giving us Madden. Because he is Madden.
Everybody thought the Madden game wasn't gonna last because they look corny as hell. Tecmo Bowl way better.
So no, man, he is Madden. Shit. That's what I'm gonna say. We talk about Madden. He's Madden. He's
Yeah, it do be like that with the older games and stuff.
like him. He's
Like
the
you get
NFL.
more, yeah, you get more fun out of playing some of the older games than some of the newer like football games and stuff. It just depends on what it is.
Yeah, if we saying that like the NFL, like he is the NFL. I'm good like that. Like he's the NFL. No, there wouldn't be no this and that without that man, John Madden.
It wouldn't be half an NFL fans without Madden.
So but like that, he is Madden. So
Like his coaching style is the reason why you got some of these great head coaches today. And all the coaches copied their style after John Madden too.
yeah, I'm saying, but some of these deaths, but it surprised me. Some of these deaths surprised me.
Yeah, this goes to show you just can't take life for granted. Each day you're above ground, you gotta take life to the fullest. Because a lot of people wish they could have just had enough time to like do everything, but you know, death just come up on your ass with the quickness. You never know when you're gonna pass away and stuff.
Yeah, I hope at the memorial service, they have some of his his players and coaches be speaking there instead of these people who really didn't know him.
Yeah.
I would not be surprised if how long did the usual for John Madden at his funeral.
Yeah, no Jerry Jones. Yeah.
Then again, I don't know if he wanted to be cremated or what.
Yeah, that's the family about that one. Yes.
Like I don't know even know the cause of death yet. I don't know if it was like natural causes or just he died of a heart attack.
It was probably natural causes.
He may have died of a heart attack in his sleep.
Yeah, natural causes, heart attack.
Why I send prayer to the family though.
His family, his friends, send my condolences, to the Madden family.
If y'all didn't hit that like button, hit that subscribe button and share this right now. We talking about John Madden, probably one of the five most greatest coaches of all time in the NFL.
Confirmed that he had passed away.
Like he's up there with Bill Walsh, Jimmy Johnson, Mike Decter, who's the Dolphins head coach?
I don't know what that is.
I'm talking about back in the day. The only coach in NFL history go 14-0, go have an undefeated season. I know this, man. Right now I'm having a brain fart.
Yeah, it'll come to you once you think hard on it.
If they said the Raiders and Dolphins had like a rivalry back in the day, then with the Raiders and Pittsburgh Steelers, they used to always be in the AFC AFC championship game. Always came down to the wire. And think about that Frank O'Hara play. They were playing the Raiders at that time when it happened. And if I remember right, that Lynn Swan catch in the game, I think that was against the Raiders too.
Yeah, we used to have a rivalry. Dolphins used to have a rivalry with the Raiders on back in the day.
And if y'all want to watch those games, you can watch those old games back on YouTube.
Yeah, they'll probably have them spliced up and stuff.
No, you can watch the whole game.
Yeah, but I know what you're saying. But you know how different channels be and stuff. They probably have them in different parts and stuff. But I know what you're saying.
Yeah. I know, but I always wanted to ask Lou about it's about like the Chicago, like how you feel when he had the protocol at that time.
I was disappointed and upset. I was upset because I was thinking, as a fan, I was thinking like, man, we're gonna lose some spots in the division, and we're gonna lose some spots in the playoff to get to the playoffs. Now they've been still playing where even though some people been out. Now they Kyrie and Kevin Durant about to come back. Man.
Yeah, it's tough. John Madden came out.
What? John Madden wasn't gay.
These folks do start talking crazy once you die and shit. So no, I don't know if he trolling or what. So
yeah, he was able to be a man, always will be.
Yeah.
Like,
If he was gay, if he was gay, I would know. I would have know. I would have noticed that. I hell, I would have. I would have heard him.
Never Google it, my dude. It's true. John Madden gay.
I'm on my phone right now. Somebody Google it.
I'm about to Google it.
I don't want to Google that because the man just died. You don't know what he was doing in his life, so I don't know.
They said Madden and Summerall closet homosexual. We are here, Foster, proud to bring you the news.
Only guy that them know that, so I don't know.
He said the long-running CBS Fox duo John Madden and Pat Summerall has been covering 22 seasons, has been outed by operative. Seems Madden and Summerall share off-screen partnership in addition to the on-air pairing. When Madden and Summerall hasn't been broadcasting the game together in over 6 years, well, in Saint God's nation.
Is it saying that Madden and Summerall had a relationship?
No, this says now. They said now this John Madden guy. Well, he's a homosexual, which he likes being opposite of heterosexual, which is homosexual, which also is gay. So he's a homosexual.
So what? He was married to a man.
That means you like men and women.
Wasn't he married?
We don't know if he. I don't know him. I didn't know his life like that. So most likely John Madden was married. You know.
Now I don't believe that. Cool. I ain't gonna this. Nah. I ain't gonna this.
If that is true, that's up to him and the person that he was with and God. There's no actual facts or like solid like information out there for that to be 100% accuracy.
I don't believe that, man.
Yeah. Y'all wait till this man die to come out with some shit like that.
And plus, they are not going to come out on TV.
That's weird. It's like soon as somebody dies, there's some files coming up about them. Like, oh, they did this. Like, when was this? When that person's still alive?
This is what I'm saying. They wait till a motherfucker die, then they want to start throwing dirt on the nigga name and shit.
When he's dead, when they just announced that he passed away. Oh, man.
Now I can see if he was out here doing dirt and doing all type of crazy shit. But when he died, y'all just throwing extra dirt on the man's name though. But
no, man.
Like if you don't got the facts, like to say that he was a homosexual, like I don't think you should be talking about it. So you should just let the family condone, with the loss of John Madden and just let that shit slide if you don't got the facts and like 100% accuracy and proof.
I'm not gonna say. He still gave shit advice in my Madden games, but he was a legend. I'm not gonna call that. I'm not gonna do that, dog. Like the man just announced he passed away. Like you really wanted to say that?
Yeah, I just let shit, like take its course. You know how motherfuckers be when you die and stuff.
I don't know about that man in life. I don't know.
Yeah, I ain't know him like that. I just know
that he was a football legend.
I just know him for the video games.
In the video games.
That's all I know him from.
I don't know.
I ain't know nothing about that man's lifestyle, so I ain't gonna speak on it.
I know that man make a lot of money off of Madden.
Yeah.
Yeah,
everybody loves Madden.
He said, "Legend never died." Gay 6 and what? He was right. What?
I'm telling you, man, these dudes start coming out on these live streams just saying all type of crazy shit. Like, you ever did a live stream? You just see a crazy motherfucker in the comment section just be talking all types of crazy shit. I think we're in a situation like that. Yeah.
Yeah, I was on Scoot to my boy Cena. I was in Cena live, and it was the anniversary of Kobe's death. It was the anniversary, not just Kobe. People said not the anniversary of those people's death in the helicopter. Um, of those little girls and their parents, and the pilot, and uh, this kid comes in and he trashes the day. Like he's like Kobe, Kobe, was this and that. And it was like, yo, you gonna say this at the anniversary of this death? Like, come on. Like, come on, man. He said, I never said anything. You just say he's gay. That's crazy.
You
We never
know,
heard of that.
you know,
We never heard
I'm
of
gonna
that, man.
probably, I'm gonna probably end up remembering Kobe anniversary of death for the rest of my life because it was the day before my birthday.
Mm. His death, I still like didn't accept
Yeah.
because it was unexpected. Like early, it was early in the in the it was a day, it was a sunshine day, like, and then this, you know, and like seeing seeing in seeing like inducted to Hall of Fame. I didn't really want to see it all. I didn't watch the Hall of Fame. I didn't watch him. I didn't watch his wife make that speech because it's just weird, because it's weird not seeing, not seeing him making that speech.
I still remember the time Joe Montana got hit so hard that he was out for almost 2 years.
Mm-hmm.
That was that Giants and 49ers game.
Mm-hmm.
And Madden and showed me I was caught in that game. That's the game to where the Giants hit a field goal to go Super Bowl.
Right.
And that's the game Roger Craig from the damn ball. I can never forget that game.
Oh, yeah, 49ers.
No, they was on the verge of winning 3 Super Bowls in a row.
Yeah.
They already won. They won.
I know y'all was not going. I know y'all was not going to win this. I remember back in the 90s. I feel like y'all. I knew y'all was not going to win the Super Bowl once y'all traded guys like Ricky Waters, Jerry Rice, Ronnie Lott. Wait, no, I going without Ronnie Lott. I mean, like without Ricky.
No, we wasn't going back Super Bowl after they traded Deion Sanders and he signed with the
y'all
Cowboys.
didn't even make it to Super Bowl after Deion and like guys like Deion and Ricky Waters left. Well, that's when y'all started downgrading.
He left because he didn't want to play. He didn't want to do what Roger Craig was doing, like playing wide receiver at running back. Even though he was looking like one of the best running backs in the league, rushing and receiving. I say, what the problem, man? You get your. He felt like if he didn't have like 1,000-yard rushing, he wasn't gonna be a Hall of Fame running back. Even though he was still getting yards, rushing, and receiving.
He did put up numbers though. He did put up numbers in San Francisco.
Well, you could say the same thing about Frank Gore and stuff, because he got the yards and stuff, and he's a Hall of Famer.
Yeah. Like he put up, like I said, like same as Ricky Ward. Like Ricky Ward put up numbers for him. I'm saying once he was one of those key guys. He was one of y'all very key guys. Once
like when Ricky Wilder went to the Eagles, his career was never the same again.
Nah.
Like how can you be like that? When it comes to running the West Coast offense, that's how they run. Like when you don't got no good offensive line, you got to pass the ball to you got to find a way to get the ball to the running back.
Yeah,
hell, Roger Craig had 1,000-yard rushing and receiving in one season. He put up numbers. He should be in the Hall of Fame. He put up crazy numbers at that time, but people don't think he's a Hall of Famer.
Y'all, like I said, no, y'all was done until I ain't a lot of once. I think like once like in the late '90s, early 2000s when y'all have, Jerry, Steve Young, and Terrell Owens, Hurst. Y'all had them guys. I was like, oh, y'all gonna make it to Super Bowl. That didn't work. I don't know why, but then y'all had Jeff Garcia. I remember y'all had Jeff Garcia.
Another thing I remember about Madden,
Mm-hmm.
every time I came home from church, you always knew that was the game that's gonna be on TV when you come home from church. It was always gonna be Madden and Pat Summerall doing that game.
I just seen his face, I didn't know he on that. Oh, that shit, he on that shit.
I remember playing the games and I was busting my fucking fingers trying to hit stick somebody.
Yeah, they used to have them on the game during the announcing, but they stopped doing that. I don't know why.
No, we ain't got a hit stick. No, we ain't got a hit stick since Madden 05.
That's what I'm saying. They them busted fingers, man. Out them PS2 controllers. Nigga used to be breaking controllers like a motherfucker trying to hit stick somebody.
But I used to like the shoot moves,
Yeah.
Like, I remember when they used to have his voice during the games on Madden, but they stopped that. But they changed that. I don't know why. Like,
I never heard his. I never had like. No, I didn't hear his voice. Well, no, but it was this other broadcaster that was with him. That was with him.
Pat Summerall.
Was it Pat? Was it Pat Summerall?
It was Pat Summerall, and sometimes it was
It wasn't Pat Summerall. It was the other dude.
I think Joe Buck's father did a couple games with him.
No, he was It was somebody that was with. No, somebody that always with John Madden broadcasting.
What during the video game or during the live broadcast?
Video game.
Because the live broadcast it was Pat Summerall till Summerall retired.
It was the other one. So it was probably the other one.
I remember John Madden did for a couple years did Monday Night Football.
Damn, I don't know this.
Like his retirement from broadcasting came out the blue too.
Yeah, but it was like somebody. It was like somebody who was with that was broadcasting other than him, other than Pat Summerall.
Yeah, you may be able to Google that.
Do whatever you have to do when I don't know shit, Cause half of the time it'll be in your mind and stuff, then it'll just go away.
I'm trying to click my head.
The crazy thing about this man, Bobby Knight may not be far along from passing away himself. Because right now he got Alzheimer's.
Yeah, Bobby Knight, one of the greatest college coaches.
Yeah. I wish there was still coaches like him in college today. Maybe
the game done changed so much.
Because if you treat these players like Bob Knight used to treat them, you getting fired as a head coach, and you ain't never coaching again, man. Because
no, it's hard for a play. Like they could hurt something like example like Isaiah Thomas, and he yell on you, get on you, and I never want to say anything. All I spit is facts and fire beats. I'm a guy.
Ain't no God was in his live stream chat though. So my bad, God. I guess.
Man, don't say that, bro. I'm God. Don't say that. I ain't going
That's why I
that.
say I ain't no God was in the chat. So
I ain't,
you gotta
I ain't
praise
going no
Jesus.
far. If I was to tell a person I'm God, no, I ain't saying that.
I'm being sarcastic. So
No, I ain't saying that, brother. No, God, I'm God. No.
No, you're human. You bleed just like us.
I know you hear me. Go put the
Yeah,
thunder out.
shit.
I was just playing God.
Just playing Jesus. I didn't mean to say that.
I'm just playing God. I ain't for my name.
Put some respect on my name, man. Guy gonna come down here like Birdman with his hands crossed off the Breakfast Club.
But yeah, like I said, for Lou, you think that protocol for the Bulls, you think that was funny? Because they was in the road, it was a street.
I thought at the time it was funny how that protocol came out of nowhere. I think it's funny how all of a sudden everybody getting put on these protocols. I thought it was trying to help the Lakers out, but now I don't know what to think.
It did. I mean, they put LeBron in protocol, and the next thing you know, they let him go for one day. Like from that one incident. It was one day.
Yeah, they talk about they're gonna change the link of the protocol.
It was just funny, like, yeah, because I'm like, the Bulls on the winning streak, and then that's, they on protocol. Like, that's funny. Why they on protocol?
Yeah, I ain't know you can come back after one day of being, quarantined. So
It
they don't
wasn't
do the
one day.
same thing with.
It was that one night. Protocol. He was in protocol. Just they let him go.
They must got some magic or something for him to come back that quick. So no telling. Modern medicine had came a long way. So no telling what the fuck they done did. So
I'm like, that's funny. I'm like, he gets out quickly, but you got 4 of the players from different teams still in protocol. I'm like, that probably is like favoritism. You favoritism the team just so you can win.
Now Alonzo Ball's on protocol.
Yeah. So when he gets out of protocol,
you gotta do 10 days.
Damn.
Yeah, that's 2 weeks.
Yeah, let's think about making it shorter though.
Yeah, make it shorter. 10 days.
I guess they don't want every other motherfucker getting sick and stuff. So no telling how they do that shit, because half of these folks don't be knowing what the fuck they be talking about when it comes to this.
They doing it on purpose.
But you seen in the commercials, they trying to sell the little test thing they doing for the NBA. They trying to sell a product that they do the testing for the NBA. Like, and some of these protocols to me been kind of funny. Like, I said, because if you are getting the shot, how are you testing positive all of a sudden? And think about how many times. And think about how many times Kevin Durant been in the health and safety protocol.
Real. It's like once they announced, Kyrie's back. Protocol.
How did Kevin Durant get COVID for like 7 times already?
7 times? Damn. I thought this shit was indestructible.
He got so much. I don't know how many times he got COVID. Like, and I don't know how much he survived. I'm like, man, I don't know how you survive from it.
I'm like, if you getting that many times, shouldn't you be already dead already?
Yeah, you never know how your body will react to like numerous,
behind,
Yeah, you never know how your body will react to that if you just keep taking that shit over and over again. See, Motherfuckers don't think about that when you keep getting sick and you got to keep taking the same shit over and over and over again.
No, I remember he got it. I remember he got it last year, and then 10 months he's on protocol, and then
I'm like this. If a person getting that many times, what kind of testing are y'all really doing?
I think it was like he got it twice, 2 or 3 times.
Damn.
And think about this too. When the playoffs come around, if all of a sudden certain teams end up getting in the health and safety protocols, what team is that going to really help? Because I'm like this: if so many people getting put on the health and safety protocol, shouldn't y'all like cancel the season for like a couple months till y'all get this the whole thing situated?
They ain't finna lose all that damn money. These motherfuckers money
They
hungry.
complain.
They gonna tell these niggas to
These
play.
NBA players will complain like babies. They ain't got nothing to do after their second life. Like y'all can't do nothing life after basketball. Like, it's like
Yeah, they can do some after. They can go to strip clubs and order
yeah,
chicken wings
when
and shit.
the
You know.
bubble happened, I'm gonna say this. Before the bubble happened, we was dealing with the situation. I feel like, okay, we taking a stand. Let's take a break. Let's deal
And
with this.
think about like this. Now that the quarterback from Indianapolis coach is on protocol now. In the middle of a playoff race, they got 2 games left for the season. They trying to get in the playoffs.
Yeah, but
it's a possibility the Dolphins may get in the playoffs just because of this whole protocol situation, because it's helping them out.
yeah, I say, like this, the disposal thing, like once that incident happened, I was like, okay, they're gonna, take a break from it. Then you see players like I'm gonna say Giannis and Braun and Chris Paul and them complaining about bringing the NBA back. We need money. I'm like, Chris Paul, you
Y'all
got
niggas rich already.
like Chris Paul, you got State Farm. It's like
Got sponsors and everything, motherfucker.
like fucking need to bring the NBA back. Like, don't you know what we dealing right now? And the only person that stuck up for it was Kyrie. Kyrie says, I'm not.
Hey, but you know how some of these niggas is with their spending habits and stuff. They be like, I might need the money, man. I got a mortgage to pay, man. I need the money.
I'm like, man, it's like y'all rich. Like, but the only
Shit.
person that's
No, some of these athletes are making bad investments, and they got to
Yeah.
take care of so many people in their family.
Yeah, and I'm like
Throwing money at the strip club and shit like they Lil Wayne and shit, throwing
Yeah.
hundreds of thousands of dollars at strippers and shit.
Like I said, the only person that stuck up was Kyrie. Kyrie's like, no, we should not bring the NBA back. But LeBron and Chris Paul, they whispered to the Adam Silver ear, which I thought was funny. Like you're the NBA commissioner. You don't tell the NBA player doesn't tell you what to do. You own the NBA player. So
Kyrie got vilified by the media because the media needs to have something to talk about so they can keep making their paycheck and money. So if they don't,
you know they always gonna try to blame the brother for nothing, even though when he's standing up for himself and shit. I mean, look at the nigga Stephen A. Smith. He stay talking shit about brothers and shit, but he don't give that same energy to these other motherfuckers.
Like NBA bubble, like fuck no shit. Next thing you know, we're making a bubble. Orlando, Disney.
Then if we do something like we doing right now and start questioning the whole protocol thing, they think we're the evil people. They thinking we don't care about people's lives. We actually we 100% care about people's lives. We want everybody to be safety too.
Yeah, I want to be safe just like you motherfuckers do.
Yeah,
See,
now,
people don't think about that.
Yeah, that's why I say like the NBA got worse because now like that's why I was mad at Adam Silver because now you letting the NBA players control your job. Because you got now.
No, he letting the sponsors, the owners control this whole situation.
No, Lou, he let them control their job. Because let's be honest, he let the NBA players put out, that MPDP, that shit, that National Basketball Presidents, like who's what elected to be presidents. He elected Chris Paul as president when Chris Paul's still playing. Then he let CJ McCollum be president when CJ McCollum's still playing. Why is you creating that stuff? Why you let the NBA players create that stuff? You're a commissioner. You do not let them create that stuff. And why is you electing them as presidents when you see them playing? How they gonna be presidents of the NBA when they are playing the NBA? You bring the NBA legend. If you wanted to do that,
that'll be a way better situation instead of just having an active player that they still in the game. You supposed to have somebody who's out the game who got the experience to run that. You shouldn't have no player who's still active in the game doing shit like that.
Exactly. It's like, come on, man. And then you let the NBA players control your stuff. Like example, like you let them change the whole rule. Like we're making a play-in. Like what? Like the NBA play-in. It's like a tournament thing. It's like, and it's just ridiculous.
This is what I'm saying right here. Are these people really testing positive? Are they just saying that they're testing positive so they can get it? Do you have to take a couple of days off?
You gotta look at this, Lou. Your Chicago Bulls is on a winning streak. All of a sudden, they in a protocol. That don't sound funny to me.
The head coach right now is on protocol.
Yeah, but like, don't that sound funny to you, Lou? When y'all get in the winning streak,
the whole situation right now sounds funny to me in all sports. NFL, NFL, and college football. Because think about a couple all these bowl games that been canceled all of a sudden.
Yep.
I understand it, but I'm saying strictly basketball, NBA. Like, don't it sound funny like the way he did it? Like, I think it done.
That's what I'm saying, young. Think about like this. Say the Lakers make the playoffs, and all of a sudden the team they supposed to be playing in the playoffs get put on health and safety protocol, and the Lakers go deep in the playoffs.
That's what Adam Silver doing. I know that's what he's doing. I know what he's trying to do.
Yeah, Silver Slippers ain't playing with it comes to them Lakers.
And think about it like this. Think about all the trades that they've been talking about. They may be coming up for the Lakers. Mm-hmm. Talking about Westbrook going to Philadelphia.
Ben Simmons, I hear that so many times.
And talking about Jeremy Grant going to the Lakers.
I heard that.
And think about that thing. Ticket been talking about. Karl Anthony Towns came out and said something about Westbrook, and all of a sudden Joel Embiid, who got a rivalry with Karl Anthony Towns, said something like, "I would love to play with Westbrook." They setting up for that.
I'm telling you, man, these storylines in these sports be making the most money, you know.
I feel like this. Say this. Say we do happen. All right, it's gonna work on the Philly side. It's gonna work on Philly, because how it is, but it also is gonna be good and bad. It's always gonna be good and bad because Embiid and Westbrook they'll still have problems. They have problems with each other, so they still have problems with each other if they on a loser streak or they miss the playoff.
I'm like this: if the Lakers get Ben Simmons, Jeremy Grant, and another wing defender, all of a sudden they got a team that's capable of beating them.
Yeah, but I'm gonna put it like this, Lou. You think Russell Wilson gonna listen to Doc Rivers?
Westbrook gonna listen to Doc Rivers? Hell no.
Exactly.
Westbrook already said, "I ain't gonna change a damn thing with the way I play. I'm gonna do what I'm gonna do."
Yeah, he ain't changing the way he played, just like he ain't changing the way he wear them dresses. Yeah.
I'll leave it. That's all I say right there. If you right there, that ain't gonna work. He ain't gonna listen to Doc Rivers.
Ain't they playing right now?
Yeah, they playing right now. They playing right now. They playing
the Rockets.
Mm-hmm. Young Rockets. I think.
Oh.
Yeah, I think the Lakers will win that game. Yeah.
And people are not paying attention to the Rockets been playing great basketball too.
Mm. Yeah, but they just lost to the Hornets though. So. Yeah, but the Lakers got that win.
Damn, 2 games been postponed.
What 2 can't propose for?
Duke versus Clemson been postponed because the Duke
What?
What's wrong with Duke?
Probably got COVID and shit. You know how these players be. You know how these players be. If COVID wasn't going on, some of these players wouldn't even want to play. You know, because you know how ball games don't matter no more in this generation of college football and stuff.
They don't
It
care,
ain't
man.
like
They
back
don't
in
care
the
about the
day.
techniques. They don't care about the post move and all that. They're scared to look
It
flashy
ain't
for TV.
it ain't like back in the day when you used to take a ball game seriously. If you was a 6-16, a motherfucker would just go out there and play, with the prestige of winning a ball game. Unlike Auburn today, losing to
this is what's
Houston. But we
going
ain't gonna talk about the Tigers and stuff. So
this is what's going on
it
though.
ain't like what it used to be.
If you trying to keep your program safe, shouldn't you not have all your athletes going out, have them on curfew and stuff like that?
Yeah, taking protocols, supposed to take safety protocols and stuff. Because a lot of these players do want to play, but you know how it is with these college students and stuff, especially these athletes. Some of these dudes be doing the most stupidest shit ever, like when it comes up to like the bowl game and stuff. So you might get a motherfucker that want to come to the bowl game. Next thing you know, he'll dress up and not play. You were better off not coming to the ball game. You just send your ass on the sideline like playing. So what was the use of you doing all that and you not want to play with your brothers in the ball game?
Some of these players, I think right now, some of these players don't want to play these bowl games because if they going pro, they want to get ready for the draft. So it's a possibility, even though they saying that like they canceled the ball game because of health and safety protocol. They probably asked them before the game, "Do y'all want to play?" If they said
Yeah, they're
no,
gonna get some
then
other
no.
teams. They probably get some other teams to keep the ball games going and stuff. Cause I think they've been doing it with some of the other teams who didn't become bowl eligible. Again, probably like the 5 and 7 teams. You remember like they was doing last year when we had a shorter college football schedule. You just didn't have to win 6 games last year to be bowl eligible. You had other teams with not a record of 6+ games winning, and they still made bowl games and stuff.
Like the Holiday Bowl probably going on right now. They said they had to cancel that game because UCLA had some health and safety protocols. Too many players caught it. The thing about that, how many players really caught it? It was like, is everybody out because of Trace? Because of one guy caught it, so everybody got to be out.
Yeah, that really don't make no damn sense. You know, because I can tell you
And
right now,
and you
some
got
5 and 7
and right
teams would
now,
definitely want to be in a ball game.
it's like this. Ain't they like running these type of bracelets where if it beeps, that means you got it.
Nah, I ain't never heard nothing about that, so I don't know.
No, they got these NFL players and these basketball players wearing these type of bracelets on their wrists where if you
Huh?
caught it, if you close to somebody for more than just 6 seconds, it's gonna beep because they really scared about social distancing and where you be at. Almost like they got you on a leash right now.
That's like some police shit. Like, why the fuck are they doing that? Like, you know what you're supposed to do for protocols. All that unnecessary shit is crazy. That's like putting an ankle monitor on your leg and you still out of jail.
I
Like,
mean,
that's fucking crazy.
they'll get caught. That's why you say you gotta wear masks and be careful. Cause you see people like the incident with I forgot some NFL, I think NFL player. He was I think it was James Harden. He was partying without a mask on, and NBA and the NBA got him for that. And
I'm
like,
like this. If you want everybody to wear a mask, how come you not have everybody wear like a little face mask on the court and a face mask on the field?
mhm.
They do be doing it on the sidelines and stuff, but I don't think they'll wear a mask while they out there playing. You know, but I get what you're saying though, because they've been taking certain safety precautions though. But you still got to realize that you fucking with college students and stuff. So you still got to take extra precautions when it
They used
comes
to
to like
wear face
protecting yourself.
masks. They used to wear face masks during the NBA games on sidelines. Then they used to have chairs like 6 feet apart. They don't do it no more now.
Yeah, even the cheerleaders used to be wearing the mask and shit. So I don't know. You
Yeah,
got
but
to talk
like
to Silver Slippers about that.
I see some things like people like faking their them COVID cards thing. They faking that. Mm,
Cause
You're
people
gonna be
feel the
your ass
same
in
way.
jail.
Cause people right now feel the same way Kyrie Irving do. Why are they gonna put something in their body they don't know about? Cause
yeah,
people
Yeah,
and I agree with him. Like, hey, I want to know what can it do to my body? Mm.
and people still got the booster shot and still getting this thing.
you can never
Like
tell with like modern day medicine, especially when motherfuckers are out here putting this stuff out purposely and stuff. You can never tell with certain shit that's going on out here. Like it should
now
be
they said
decision.
now they saying in the news there's a new strain of bird flu about to happen in 2022.
Yeah, if something come out weaker, they're gonna make a stronger thing of it. A certain stronger version of it gonna come out. So you never know when it come to like motherfuckers getting sick and stuff. Cause with me working and stuff, I work around college students. So you know how these motherfuckers don't pay attention when it comes to like the COVID stuff. They be in a room packed, 7 motherfuckers together. Not wearing no masks and stuff. Cause you never know what this new variant would do to like the body and stuff. And they just doing unnecessary shit when it comes to like the COVID
They,
protocols of you
they
not
not
protecting yourself.
they not going they're not going to shut down the country again because they need to make money. Because the government needs to make their money. The government's not
Yeah.
going to, like to me, the government's not going to give out similar checks ever again.
You ain't getting that them little funky $600 no more. There was a dust in the wind moment.
And
They cannot give out stimulus checks though, but they could give
and
away
people
trillions of dollars and stuff to other countries and shit.
and people who got their similar checks is really using for their bills and rent. They use them to buy stuff.
But you gotta realize that certain motherfuckers' rent might be $1,000+ a month. That's like a car note, my man. You know how this shit be when it's in different states and stuff. Like that shit wasn't gonna last that long. Like $1,200 is like $100 these days. That shit don't last that long when it comes to like lower class families and stuff. Say you got like 2 or 3 kids and you gotta pay rent. They're probably like $500 some. It just depends on where you live in and stuff. Cause where I stay, I pay like five something. You got the car note, groceries, light bill, Wi-Fi bill, all that shit add up. So motherfuckers don't really think about that shit when it comes to like giving out one funky ass stimulus check and they expect a motherfucker to live off that for months when that shit be gone in like a matter of days.
All
mm.
right, y'all. I'm about to end this show because I'm about to be in a bad area, and it's going to probably end up messing up my internet. But I want to thank Eric and Sterling for coming by. I want to thank G Code and Z Told BB and Tiffany for coming by. Other than that, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and thank for all support I've been getting for everybody so far. Other than that, I probably hop on later tonight or tomorrow or whenever. So Thank God for coming by. I'll see y'all later.
All right, man. You welcome.